The squatter smiled as police said it was a civil matter. Rachel Parker's house. Stolen. Her kids sleeping in a minivan. She recorded one desperate video and posted it online, hoping someone might help. What she didn't know, a biker leader recognized her address and remembered an old debt to her dead father. And he never forgot a promise. Rachel's hands trembled as she tried the key. It didn't fit. She stepped back from her own front door. The lock looked different. Newer. Wrong. Mom, 10-year-old Lily tugged at her jacket. Why aren't we going inside? They'd only been gone 3 days. A weekend trip to her sister's. How could the lock be changed? 7-year-old Ethan pressed his face against the window. Mom, there's people in our house. A tattooed man in a stained tank top pushed open her door and stepped onto her porch. Behind him, a woman with bleached hair appeared, cigarette dangling. Can I help you? The man asked. Rachel's mind went blank. This is my house. What are you doing? The man smiled, cold, calculated. Your house? We rent this place. Been here 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Rachel's voice cracked. I was here Monday morning. The woman laughed. Sounds like someone's confused. I'm calling the police. Go ahead, the man said. We got paperwork. 2 patrol officers arrived. Rachel showed everything. License, bills, photos of her kids in the living room. The man produced a lease. Signatures, dates, notary stamp, claiming they'd rented 3 weeks ago from Robert Davidson. I've never heard of Robert Davidson. Rachel's voice rose. My father left me this house. Ma'am, I believe you, Officer Martinez said quietly. But legally this is civil. They have a lease. You need a court eviction order. How long? Martinez's pause told her everything. Could be weeks, maybe months. Months. You're trespassing, the man called from the porch. Leave before we call cops. The woman cackled. Lily started crying. Come on, kids, Rachel whispered. As she turned, the man called out. Oh, your stuff's on the side yard. Didn't want junk in our house. Rachel rounded the corner and stopped cold. Trash bags. At least a dozen black trash bags split open. Her family's belongings spilled across the grass like garbage. Her grandmother's quilt trampled in dirt. Lily's art projects ripped and scattered. Her father's military photos bent and muddy. Lily saw the bags and began sobbing. My stuffed animals. Rachel dropped to her knees, grabbing what she could, tears streaming down her face. That night, parked 3 blocks away under a broken streetlight, Rachel sat in the driver's seat while her children slept in the back. Lily clutched a dirty stuffed rabbit. Ethan used his jacket as a pillow. Rachel opened Facebook, hands trembling. She started recording. Hi, I'm Rachel Parker, and today someone stole my house. Her voice cracked, but she kept going. She showed the trash bags, panned to her sleeping children, explained the police couldn't help, that she might not get her home back for months. I don't know what to do. If anyone knows a cheap lawyer or has any advice, I'm sorry. I'm just lost. She posted it to the Riverside County Community Forum and set her phone down. Within minutes, comments appeared. The share count climbed. 47. 89. 143. Rachel didn't dare hope. She didn't know that 100 miles away, in a weathered clubhouse smelling of motor oil and leather, a man named Cole Ironhide Bennett was about to see her video. She didn't know her father had saved that man's life. And by sunrise, everything was about to change. Cole Bennett was reviewing club finances when his phone buzzed. A tagged video. He opened it. A woman's tear-stained face. Hi, I'm Rachel Parker. Cole sat up straight. Parker. He watched the squatters, the police doing nothing, the kids in a minivan. Then she showed the house number. 2847 Oak Ridge Drive. Cole's blood ran cold. He knew that address. December 2008. blizzard in Colorado. Cole's bike went down on black ice, trapping his leg. A pickup truck stopped. John Parker, military build, kind eyes, pulled Cole free, drove him to his garage, gave him shelter. They'd talked all night. John mentioned his daughter, single mom, 2 kids. I worry about her when I'm gone. She's got nobody else. 2847, Oak Ridge Drive, Riverside. Cole had written it down. If she needs help, let me know. 3 years later, John Parker died. Now, staring at this video, Cole stood up fast. He walked into the main room where 30 Ironhawks were gathered. Brothers. Sisters. Cole held up his phone. 15 years ago, a man saved my life. His daughter's in trouble. Squatters stole her house. Police won't help. She's sleeping in a van with 2 kids. He showed them the video. The room erupted. When do we ride? Tommy asked. Cole looked at his watch. 3:17 a.m. Now. By 4 a.m., 87 motorcycles lined up. By dawn, 300. Word spread fast, and clubs from 3 counties joined. At 6:43 a.m., Rachel woke to her phone buzzing. 247 notifications. Her video had been shared 3,272 times. One comment. Help is coming. Ironhawks MC. Your father saved our president's life. We don't forget. Hold tight. Rachel's breath caught. Ironhawks. Her father had mentioned helping a biker in a snowstorm once. At 9:15 a.m., Rachel heard it. Distant thunder. She stepped out of the minivan. The rumble grew louder. Then she saw them. Hundreds of motorcycles pouring down Oak Ridge Drive like a river of chrome. They filled the street, sidewalks, lawns. A massive man with a gray beard dismounted. He walked straight to Rachel. Rachel Parker? She nodded, unable to speak. Cole Bennett. Your father saved my life 15 years ago. I made him a promise. Time to keep it. I don't understand. You will. He turned to the house. Those squatters in there? Yes, but police said, I know. Now watch what we do. If this story of a community coming together to fight injustice has moved you, hit that like button and subscribe to The Last Riders. Because what happens next will restore your faith that good people still fight for what's right. Now let's see how this ends. Cole walked to the front door and knocked. Hard. The tattooed man, Travis Sanders, opened it, annoyed. Then he saw the 300 bikers filling his view. His face went white. We need to talk, Cole said calmly. Behind Cole, a woman in a business suit stepped forward. Catherine Morgan, attorney. I've filed emergency motions with the court. Judge Rodriguez has expedited your case for this afternoon at 2 p.m. What? You can't, Travis stammered. We already did, Catherine said. You'll want to be there. Bring your fake lease. By noon, they were in court. Catherine brought forensics experts proving the notary was fake. Signatures didn't match any Robert Davidson. The property manager didn't exist. Rachel brought her deed, tax records, photos spanning years. Judge Rodriguez was swift. Fraudulent lease, illegal occupation, immediate eviction. You have until 2 p.m. By 11:47 a.m., they were back. Cole knocked. Travis opened, face haggard. Tina packing frantically. Eviction order, 2 p.m. deadline. Travis looked at the 300 bikers. We're leaving. Under hundreds of watching eyes and 3 news helicopters, the squatters carried belongings to a sedan. The crowd watched in silence. At 1:47 p.m., the car pulled away. 300 bikers erupted in cheers. Rachel stood in her driveway, keys in hand. New keys changed by a locksmith who donated his services. Let's go home, Cole said quietly. Rachel's hand trembled as she slid the key into the lock. It fit perfectly. The door swung open. Lily and Ethan rushed past her, squealing with joy. But Rachel stood frozen. The house was a disaster. Trash everywhere, walls scuffed, furniture broken or missing. Then Cole's voice came from behind her. We're not done yet. She turned to find dozens of Ironhawks streaming through the door, carrying cleaning supplies, toolboxes, paint cans. "Did you think we'd leave the job half-finished?" Maria asked. "Your dad gave us shelter. We're giving you yours back the right way." What happened next was something Rachel would remember forever. The bikers became a restoration crew. Tommy hauled trash. Jackie's team cleaned. Rod repaired windows. By 3 p.m., the house was transformed. Floors mopped, walls scrubbed, kitchen spotless. A biker delivered a new mattress. "Can't have you sleeping on what those criminals touched." Backyard mowed, flowers planted, Lily's swing set fixed and repainted blue. Ethan's room completely restored. Posters, books, Legos sorted. But Lily made Rachel break down. She emerged holding her stuffed rabbit, now clean, stitched, with a pink ribbon. "Miss Jackie fixed Mr. Hoppy." Rachel pulled both children into a fierce embrace, sobbing. At 5 p.m., Cole found Rachel in her father's workshop, holding a photo of her father in uniform. "Found it under a couch. Thought you'd want it back. I don't know how to thank you." "Your dad didn't want thanks. He just did what was right. We're doing the same." Cole pulled out a worn leather patch, her father's name embroidered, "John Parker, Honorary Ironhawk." "We made this for him but never got to give it to him. I think he'd want you to have it." Rachel's vision blurred. Cole nailed the patch to the workshop doorframe. "Your home's protected. Always. Any trouble, you call. We're family now." Outside, bikers mounted their bikes. Neighbors waved. Rachel watched as 300 engines roared to life. Cole raised his fist in salute. Rachel raised hers back, tears streaming. With a thunderous rumble, the Ironhawks rode away. Mission complete. Rachel stood in her driveway, her children beside her, and looked up at their house. Home. In the workshop doorframe, her father's patch caught the fading light. If this story reminded you that loyalty means everything, and that good people still show up when it matters most, hit that like button and subscribe to The Last Riders for more true tales of courage and justice. Tell us in the comments, have you ever been helped by an unexpected hero? Have you witnessed a community come together to right a wrong? Your story might inspire someone else to be brave. Good people still exist. They'll show up when you need them most.